What's up, guys? It's Catherine, and this is my Inktober for week 1. So the first prompt I'm using, all of them are Jake Parker's prompts, and the first one is fast. So what is faster than a velociraptor whose name means speed? So this is the first one. I'm doing partially drawing in my toned gray, and then just regular sketchbooks pages for the other ones, like this one. And actually, this is a self-portrait. So recently, I tore a muscle that connects my ribs to my sternum, and so when that happened, it popped. And it was a perfect day for the prompt, because it was, the prompt was noisy. This is the third one. It's a squirrel eating peanuts. He's collecting peanuts, and you'll see there's a weird cutout right there. So I had drawn this little portrait of the little Planters Peanuts guy. I just didn't like it. I thought it kind of looked bad, so I ended up cutting it out. And then this is day 4. I think this was hungry, but actually it's hangry. And someone read me a story once about poop jars and piss jugs. And this kid, he just terrorized his mom because he wanted tendies or tenders, chicken tenders. So this was he's a gamer. So it's a gamer who sits in front of his computer all the time and has to use piss jugs and poop jars. And that's why he's got the eye strain or whatever. So I recorded the actual inking for 2 of these drawings. This one is hidden. And actually, I can talk a little bit more about this one because you're actually seeing the whole process. It's a little bit longer. But basically what I wanted to do was kind of create a pattern and then have everything kind of the same, and then just one thing that was different, and then kind of have it hidden within the pattern. So I use circles, lines, and dots, which are, pretty, similar, I guess. So lines, dashes, dots, circles, whatever. And I've done a couple of these drawings before. So if you'll see there's one really janky looking circle down kind of in the middle, lower middle. That is a hexagon. I totally fucked up when I was drawing that hexagon, so whatever. I don't care. These are just sketches or just drawings. They're not supposed to be finished pieces or anything, which is kind of the idea of Inktober. It just gets you drawing every day. And what I'm kind of hoping for my Inktober is that I will just get better at using ink pens and varying line weight, because I feel I just use an M for Pitt pens, or a 1 or a 0.5 in the Copic, just to do drawings. But now I've kind of been just forcing myself to do this every day, and in the meantime I'll kind of learn to use varied line weights and stuff. And this one definitely was a lot of fun. I wanted to keep going with it because I just really just patterning and kind of the unaware lines and dashes and dots and whatever, and not without anything really in mind. So yeah, you can see the hexagon, but I just wanted to make it hide. So at the very end, if you don't know, if you didn't see where when I actually drew it, I didn't film that part, but it's cool. It just kind of progresses kind of quickly, and I didn't want it to be boring watching it or whatever, so skipped a lot of stuff that was repetitive, because this drawing was repetitive. So so I've been posting a few of these to my Instagram. I haven't been posting all of them, just because I didn't want to saturate my Instagram with oh my god, okay, I'm outside. I don't know if it's windy or not. I have no idea if it's windy. I'm never have recorded anything out loud outside. It's actually really cold. The hurricane and everything is going on right now in Florida, so we're getting a little bit of that. It rained yesterday. It was overcast, and then now it's super windy. And that basically usually in Georgia means that when it's windy like this, it's going to rain, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear it or not. We'll find out. So this one also uses Copic markers. I used I don't have them in front of me, but it's the neutral gray 2, 4, 6, and I think 8, to just add a little bit more. Normally I just do the white and black, white of the paper and then black, or for a couple of them I use the toned gray so that I could use white gel pen. And yeah, I don't think that's all I gotta say about this one. Not a whole lot going on. Oh, where was I going with that? Okay, yeah, I remember what I was talking about. I don't post all of these to my Instagram just because they're not necessarily finished pieces, for one, and then also two, it's just like not really like something I'm gonna do more with. It's more of just like something to get myself drawing each day. So yeah, and I hope that this doesn't kind of affect my overall like painting, because I haven't been working too much on like painting and working on stuff like that. I've actually really just been, anytime I kind of get like the spare few hours, it's crazy that these take like a couple of hours each. I just do Inktober instead of actually doing like a painting or working on my commission or working on preparing for my next project in school and stuff. So okay, and this last one is hidden. There's actually one more at the end of this, like for today, which was October 8th, so like the 8th day. This is hidden, or no, I'm sorry, this is lost. And I thought it was really cool idea to have lost like a maze, like when you're lost in a maze or whatever. And I looked up just like, like topiary mazes or like garden mazes or whatever, and there was a girl in it, but I just decided I didn't want to draw a person today, and I just wanted to draw some leaves. Some leaves in form. And I didn't even draw that many leaves, but I think that it's kind of cool. This one specifically, it was actually pretty quick. This one didn't take too long to work out. But it is a lot of just like lines, and then just like building up lines with value to make it look like it has form, especially in the back wall. So yeah. So now that I have nothing else to say about this one, what else can I talk about? Oh, okay. It's been like almost a week now since I did have that injury. It was like the popping of my like, the tear in my muscle. It's actually feeling a lot better. I can actually move that now. I went to the doctor because I thought I'd broken a rib because it was just so bad. Anytime I breathed in, anytime I moved my arm, getting up from my chair, like sleeping, everything was just so terribly, terribly, terribly awful. But it's a lot better now. So it only took like a week or so. It's definitely not by any means healed. Like I still will have little hiccups, and then I'll be like, oh God. It's almost like a scab, like when you tear, or like when you like scratch yourself and you have a scab, a really bad scab, and you like kind of move, say like something on your lip, like it's not anything anywhere near, like a lip is not anywhere near as like painful as that, but every time you like move your lip, like your scab opens up and then it hurts again. It's kind of like that. I feel like I have like a scab in my like chest muscle. So, for example. All right, that's the final. I could have kept going on this one too, but I was like, nah, I'm done. I gotta get this video up for you guys, and it's gonna be late anyway. It's almost 10 o'clock right now on Saturday as I'm working on this. But here is October 8th. This is rock. The prompt was rock, and this is actually going to be a future etching. So you'll see more of this later. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more. Bye.